Your water rates will go up over the next few years. PNC's Tim McHenry sat down with CCU Chairman Joey Duenas, who explains what to expect.
Good news for GWA as Fitch Ratings has upgraded the agency from a BBB rating to BB. According to the report, GWA's rating outlook has changed from positive to stable, thus allowing the water agency to have a better chance when they go out to the bond market. GWA has 3 years left in its 5-year rate plan, and until that plan is up in 3 years, residents can expect a steady increase in water rates. Consolidated Commission on Utilities Chairman Joey Duenas explains how this rating is tying in with their 5-year rate plan.
But basically, we will have raised rates in 15 years about 120%, and 80% of that is to pay for debt service.
Okay.
We plan to borrow money in 2015 by the end of this calendar year, about $160 million again, and by 2017 another $70 million, and the total nominal amount of borrowing that we will do when we're all finished in 27 will be $670 million.
Duenas says that most of the $670 million that they have borrowed will go towards making up for what he calls, quote, 60 years of neglect by the old GWA, or PUAG. Duenas says that a large part of the $670 million they will borrow over the years will go towards federal court-ordered projects, some of which deal with the island's wastewater system. He explains that there are 2 types of wastewater treatments. There is advanced primary and advanced secondary wastewater removal. To convert a plant from primary to secondary, Duenas says, is expensive.
So we were discharging in using advanced primary, and we were not doing a good job of it. So we did clean up our 2 plants and make them now meet those, for the past 3 years they've been meeting the thing. But US EPA says, we're canceling all of that. You all, Hawaii, San Diego, you all have to go to secondary. That's advanced primary. If we go to secondary, it means more chemicals, more treatment process, and so therefore more costly.
Sure.
Okay, so
more in-house.
So to take our northern treatment plant, for example, to secondary, and our Agana wastewater treatment plant, the 2 largest plants, to secondary, we estimate would cost us about $300 million. Okay, to do both.
Duenas says that the EPA's policy to eliminate advanced primary methods have caused GWA to ask for more time to raise funds to switch their plants to advanced secondary. He says that the upcoming military buildup could help alleviate the $300 million cost for that treatment if the Department of Defense is willing to foot the bill. But he says that GWA will not ask to borrow another $300 million on top of the $670 million they will have already borrowed.
Okay, now the military buildup, however, holds the potential that if there's 106, now we've told the military you have to put up the whole amount.
Yeah.
But they so far have put a placeholder in a budget bill somewhere, $106 million. Well, if that helps us, we might use that and add money to it and take to secondary. That's what EPA wants. Now we keep telling them, no, we cannot borrow any more money. So that's why the military has to come up with the whole amount, because we're at $670 million.
So we're
$300 million.
Yeah,
that's $1 billion.
For PNC News, I'm Tim McHenry.